So I feel like as far as to be partners, I feel like we should be more equal than it seems sometimes.
First of all, nigga.
I feel like we're partners. We're teammates. Not one of us is ahead of the other.
Nigga, what?
Hold on.
First of all, I think you said it correctly. I don't know if you did, but first of all,
what?
You think we're
what? I expect us to be partners.
You expect
as in, like,
us?
I just feel like you should not treat me as less than.
So if you're saying we should be 50-50.
I didn't say that.
You just said that shit.
I'm just saying, like, I don't want to be treated like a child.
I get what you're saying.
I expect you to treat me like a partner, not a child.
Yeah, okay. But you specifically said 50-50.
I hate this episode.
Mm-hmm. But I'm saying, you said 50-50. What nigga
not 50-50? You said 50-50.
Nigga, you said equal.
Okay.
It's 50-50, not equal.
Okay. It's equal. Go ahead.
Okay, so you said you want equal. Mm-hmm. Because this shit got me. You want equal. Well, then dial it back, motherfucker.
I thought I would. Hey, it's Tamesia.
And I'm Omar. And you're listening or watching Marriage No Chasing.
We're going to share with you our uncut version of marriage from our own experiences and what marriage is teaching us every day.
And like always, we're going to start off with the shot. Let me turn my mic down. I feel like I was loud as hell.
Oh, I hate shots.
I mean, yeah, you're terrible at this.
I took it this time.
Yeah, okay. So today's episode is going to be about gender roles.
What are we going to title it? I didn't even think about that. I guess we'll figure it out after this.
I don't know.
Anyway.
Maybe we'll ask them what she would title this episode. Okay, maybe not.
It depends on if we know after we record.
So, gender role. So, what does a gender role mean to you, Ben?
I'm going first.
I
want you to go first.
Okay. So, what I see a gender role is like the way people are being taught, like, if that makes sense.
You gotta elaborate.
So there's pretty much traditional gender roles. It's like a male is supposed to do X, Y, and Z. He's supposed to be the breadwinner. He's supposed to be the head of the household. He's supposed to be the leader. And the woman's supposed to be the passive one, the one that nurtures and supports the family, while the male is out being the breadwinner. That's what I think we're talking about when it comes to gender roles. I think that traditional gender roles kind of suck, I guess. But I feel like they are needed to an extent. Mm-hmm. I feel like
the roles need to be filled, period. Not necessarily by a specific gender. For me, I don't know.
Yeah, okay. Okay, go ahead. Let's go ahead and hear what you have to say.
Oh, you don't have nothing
else? I mean, I do, but I kind of, okay.
I was trying to help because you was like trying to formulate.
No, so then there, like, that's like the traditional, like, gender role. Like, that's traditional as far as, like, just being, I mean, I guess, like, the old heads kind of way, I guess.
What society still a little bit kind of pushes, right?
Yeah, exactly. And then there's like the flexible role. So it's not really gender specific. It kind of just, what you were just saying, like it doesn't matter. It like as long as it like whatever role gets done gets done.
I feel like there's traditional, and then there's like just gender roles altogether just disappearing. I don't think there is any modern day.
That's flexible.
I mean, it's
What
not.
do you-
It's
okay,
not really
elaborate.
gender role though. You said
Yeah,
it's not
okay,
really
but
gender
I
roles
mean
at
that's
that point,
okay. Yeah,
right?
yeah, okay.
I feel like just that in general is general.
It's just
Going away.
versus just roles everybody has.
Roles
Makes sense.
versus like gender role. Yeah. There you go.
Okay. So that is like the soft ballpark definition of like and what gender roles and what roles are. I guess.
Right. Just basically what the man is supposed to do, like the outdoor work, trash, take out, and earn the money.
Stuff like that. Yeah.
Be the man. I guess.
So do you believe in traditional gender roles?
Believe in? Like, is it?
Okay.
I mean,
don't even-
I feel like it works. I feel like it still could work today. I feel like it worked back then because most women were at home.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like closer to now, women are working. So I mean, if it works, if your wife or your significant other is staying home, then I feel like some of those gender roles like apply. Like if you're at home, you should be doing like keeping up the house, cooking, cleaning because you're at home. Like why would the other person come home and have to cook and clean when you have time at home to do that? Well, unless you have kids and working in there, but still, like.
So you're pretty much saying like if you don't have a normal 9 to 5, if you're not being an entrepreneur, you're just at home taking care of the family, like you should at least participate in the traditional roles to an
Well, I feel like that's when they make sense.
Yeah. Okay.
Like it just that goes with just roles being what I don't know what I'm trying to say. I just drew a blank. No. That goes with just like roles being appropriate for like each person.
Yeah.
Like if you're at home, you take care of home while you're home and maybe you go to school or whatever you're doing.
Okay, so that can go for any. Okay, I see what you're saying. So that can go for any, whether it's male, female. Like if we're in that situation and you were, quote unquote, the breadwinner, and I'm just the stay-at-home dad, like I should be the one taking care of the house.
Well, you asked me if I believe in it, and I said,
I get
when the situation like
dictates.
permits it.
Okay.
So, yeah, but if it's like both of y'all are working and you still expect her to do everything, like cook, clean, and everything, you just you providing your half of the rent, and like you think that's enough because you a man. That I don't believe in that because that's not fair.
Okay, so like I think it's more than just being the breadwinner, and I think it's not just being the person that brings home the money. It's like if you go like further back when it was mostly like when you had to like hunt and gather and shit like that. Right, the woman would stay home to nurture the family because the woman's not gonna be out there gonna grab the fucking buffalo or the big ass animal.
Why are we
to
this
bring
far
home.
back?
Okay, I'm just saying, like this is like what I think. Like this is how my head operates, and actually I heard this today.
Okay.
So they were talking about like kind of like gender roles, but they were saying that like you're not gonna have your woman, or it's not even. I'm not gonna say women can't do that, but a woman isn't gonna be carrying a buffalo to feed the family. Like it just, I mean, like at least back then, like it just like women weren't doing that.
Right.
Like, and I think that's where it comes from as far as like the traditional roles. It's not just being like the breadwinner is being the person that can, what's the word, provide for the family, in a sense.
I guess. I don't know what word you were looking for.
I think it is
I don't
provide.
think it was. I don't know. Cause
But it's like the person that can provide, like, so it's just, it's the support system. It's not that word.
you lost me.
Yeah.
I don't.
Man, okay.
I don't know.
Damn, I should have. It's not the support system, but it's like,
I understand what you're trying to say, but I don't know
Yeah.
what word you're looking for.
it's definitely not support system.
So
But it's like they have to be able to. That's like men or women.
mm-hmm.
Sorry, like I'm probably like all over the place right
Yeah,
now.
I'm really confused. I mean,
All
I'm
right.
also tired, so that
So-
could be part of it.
So like, I don't know. Like I don't know if I believe. Like I believe in traditional roles.
I believe that you believe in them.
What?
I believe that you believe in them to an extent.
Oh no! It's, see, I lost my train of thought. All right, go ahead and explain. Why do you think that?
No, because I know you, and I know.
Explain for the viewers that don't know me.
I was trying to do that. Okay. So
You can't be whispering.
I just whispered because I'm.
Okay,
I'm
anyway,
sorry.
go
I was
ahead.
saying that I was trying to do that.
Okay, go ahead.
I just believe that in some sense you believe in it, as in like you feel like you should be more in charge of the household, and I should be more submissive.
I feel like every woman should be submissive to their husband.
Well,
I mean,
that's
it
part
says
of-
that in the Bible.
Well, I'm just. You quoting the Bible now? What else you got from the Bible? Go ahead, tell us, Mr. Preacher Man.
Okay, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Look, I'm just saying. I'm
Dead.
not.
This fool. Anyway, but we ain't been to church regularly in a minute, so for you
Hey.
to say that. Anyway,
I'm trying. Or at least I would.
no,
Anyway, go
I'm not
ahead.
saying it's bad. I'm saying that part of it you definitely believe in, and you used to be more. You felt like I feel like in the beginning of our marriage, you felt that that's what things were supposed to be, for sure.
Yeah, I can
Like
see
strictly,
that.
like I'm supposed to do the cleaning, the cooking, and then you didn't so much help out with that. Like you did, but you didn't.
So,
you also weren't really there because you were
Yeah.
working. But
But okay, so like I think that's because like it's what I saw growing up.
right,
And like I always saw the woman tending to their man's needs.
mm-hmm.
You know, like I seen my mom do that for my dad, whether it was
but that's not necessarily just gender roles. That's just relationships, and so, I feel like that dips into something else.
no.
I mean, yes and no.
Yeah, cause like it was like I saw my mom, like my dad would get off from work, and my mom would also have a job.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't like she wasn't working, but like my mom would get off from work, and my dad would get off from work, and my mom would have a load in, have me doing my schoolwork, and then have dinner going. And then I saw the same thing like when it came to my grandma and stuff. So me seeing that,
Your grandma worked.
that's a good question.
I
I never saw her work.
feel like she took care of y'all
Yeah.
before and after school, so I
Yeah.
don't see how. And then of course her
Definitely
kid.
before and after school, but did she work? I'm not 100% sure.
Probably not back then, especially. And your grandpa was in the military, right?
Yeah, that is a great question to ask.
Probably not, from what I've at least heard. I don't think so. But back then, that was more common that she
Yeah.
wouldn't have. And all the kids she had, I wouldn't work
Yeah,
either.
but
But
yeah, but just seeing like how they took care of the family, that's something I always expected. That's something I'm like, okay, I expect my wife to have these tendencies. And it was kind of fucked up on my behalf because I didn't ever really express that to you. So like,
you just expected it, and I
Yeah.
didn't. I also didn't really. I don't know. I didn't really think about it like
I guess.
at all. So it's like when you expected it, I was like, dang.
Yeah, I mean, like my
Maybe I should be
expectations.
doing this, but then it was like the delivery
Oh yeah, my delivery
was
was terrible.
poor, so I'm like, I'm not doing this shit. He can do his own shit. Me
My
and Tamara
delivery,
will eat. Period.
my delivery was, hey,
Me and
hey,
Tamara will eat. He could figure it out.
the fucking house not clean. Like,
Like
what
my
the
petty
fuck?
ass.
I get home from a long day of slaving in the sun. That I ain't got no plate. I
You know,
ain't got.
see, the thing was with that, this fool gonna not communicate to me, but just expect that there's a plate in the microwave. Like I didn't. That's like I made food. It's in the fridge, right? He was like, "You didn't make my plate." I was like, "You wasn't here for me to make your plate. I didn't know."
That was like
I
a
had...
big thing. Though.
Yeah, but you never said that. You just thought I was supposed to
Exactly,
do
it
it
was
and
poor
got mad.
communication though. Like,
And I was like, "Dude, what? In the microwave? Ain't nothing in the microwave. It's in the fridge. Why I leave it in the microwave?" Like I didn't see all like what you're describing was not my experience growing up. So
so what was your experience growing up? Yo, you can't. No, I can't. I can't sit here and be like, yo, my experience growing up was X, Y, and Z.
my experience was not that. I feel like my mom worked from home, and so yeah, she would have dinner ready sometimes before he got home and sometimes not. Like it wasn't like consistent, and it wasn't like there was food in the microwave for him because it wasn't that late. He would get home like 5:30, I think. I don't even remember. That's
So he
another
would
thing. I don't
come
remember
home
nothing.
like when either the food was like almost done or
Or like it was just being started because she also had her last daycare child leave at like 6 o'clock.
yeah. Okay.
So I mean, like it was a little different because she actually was at home, but she also was working still till about 6 o'clock, and he was like getting off and home and changed and showered or whatever before she even got started with dinner.
Okay. So I know I do this every episode. So my question for you.
You've already asked me like 3 questions. But
Oh
okay.
shit. So how was the gender roles like in your home, like growing up? No, I'm talking about. I'm not talking about like the specific food things. I'm talking about more like a male is doing this and a female is doing that.
See, my issue with
And then
this,
I'll tell you mine.
well, you kind of already did. You got more to say.
I mean, not necessarily. I mean, like mine. I feel like mine was like my upbringing was so traditional
Because
when it
your
comes
parents
to.
are also older than mine.
Good point. Like when it comes
Like
to
by
gender
like 10
roles.
years or so.
Damn, you just gonna give everybody?
No, because it makes a difference.
Okay.
It
Yeah.
does.
But like, so like my family was more down like the line to like the traditional way, and they were like from like both of my parents were from the South, so like I feel like that plays kind of a part in that.
Yeah.
So my upbringing was this is how a male is supposed to treat his woman, and this is how a woman's supposed to treat her husband.
Mm-hmm.
And were there things that I took for granted? I wouldn't say for granted. Are there things that I like?
Your words is not
Yeah,
here
yeah,
today.
yeah, they're not. But like, there's things where I was just like, yo, like, I'm expecting you to know to do this without telling you ever.
Because you assume that's just what it was. And
Yeah,
that's what everyone did.
Yeah, I'm assuming like, shit, every woman's supposed to be knowing how to do this shit at the house. Like, what the fuck? Y'all don't do this shit at home? But boy, I was wrong. Type shit. Hey, y'all don't hate me for this. I'm learning. I'm growing. Or at least I was growing.
Who hating?
I'm saying, like, don't hate me because I was ignorant back then.
But you're looking at the camera, so who are you talking to? You talking to me?
Our fans.
They gonna hate you?
Yeah, because I'm like, I don't want to come off as like I'm being...
But you're also saying that you did not know.
Okay, anyway, just
You don't gotta over defend yourself. It's fine.
Anyway. But I was just ignorant. I was very ignorant.
I mean, I didn't know shit either.
When it came to that. And I never tried to express that to you. Like, I never tried to be like, yo, like, these are the things I'm expecting from my wife. All right, so back to my question. So, like, how was your upbringing when it came to like traditional roles in the house?
My memory bad. I feel like there was no like roles. It wasn't like organized roles. It wasn't like obvious thing. My mom, when we did eat at home, was the one to cook because he could not cook. Sorry, but you could not. He couldn't. He literally could not cook. So like she had no choice but to cook. Like it wasn't like it was no option. Except for like we were in a lot of sports and I remember a lot of times when I had practice or games, we would just eat out. So we did a lot of eating out. And then when we weren't eating out, she would cook. So as far as that goes,
Must be no, there was no eating out.
that it's just easier that way. I feel like I can relate to that more when like Tamar was doing like his basketball and stuff. How it's just like it was like ended up being late by the time his game was over or his practice. I think not practices. Well, if it was the middle of the week and had like a game, like it was like we would either have something in the crock pot or we literally would eat out too.
Yeah, but like me, oh no, there was.
I know.
Hey, we got food at the house.
But if I can use my grandparents as an example, I feel like I had the same kind of experience as you. My grandpa did though, like when we had like big family gatherings, he would cook a lot. Like he liked to cook. He was a cook more than my grandma. My grandma did. From what my mom told me too, my grandma would cook throughout like the work week, but my grandpa would like cook
for the holidays.
for like Sunday dinner. Like 'cause we used to have Sunday dinner, and that's when he would be the one cooking.
Oh, maybe we should
So I
adopt
feel
that.
like, cause I feel like my grandma, I don't remember her cooking as much. Cause usually I wasn't over there, like they weren't working, of course, and I wasn't over there all the time. But of course my grandma would make us food too. But like as far as big meals, like my grandpa was the one cooking most of it. Like I'm sure she helped, but from what I can remember, he was the big chef.
Okay.
My mom had mentioned though that like while they were younger, she cooked during the week, and so that sounds about like yours. Like she worked too. She was a teacher, so she would work and she would also make dinner, but she also got off earlier too. So
Yeah.
she
Makes
would,
sense.
yeah, she would make dinner, and of course my grandma. I never seen my grandpa clean like really. At least when my grandma was alive, I don't remember him cleaning too much. She was a clean, and she would hire us to clean. I mean, in my house though, I remember me and my sister cleaning a lot more. I don't remember when I was younger who was the cleaning and who did the like. Of course, he did like the yard work until we got older, and then I was doing the yard work. So,
And then I was doing the y'all work. What the fuck?
so like stuff like that. As far back as I can remember, like when I was younger, I believe my mom was. I know my mom cooked. I'm pretty sure they cleaned together, cause he's kind of a neat freak too. So I feel like he would be cleaning too. And as soon as we got old enough, we was cleaning. So
Yeah, we were. Yep.
stupid. So I mean, it kind of was like gender rules, but it's more like he couldn't cook, so it's not like he had the option to cook.
Okay.
So like with us, you can cook, so like that's different. But yeah, that it wasn't as traditional as yours.
Okay. So you just had roll. Y'all just had rolls. Okay.
It seemed that way from what I know. Like I don't remember everything, but
I mean. Yeah. So.
so what we already talked about a little bit what you expected from me in the beginning, but like elaborate, I guess, or what you think now versus then.
I feel that okay. So if we're talking about a wife, I'm not gonna specifically. Well, I'm not gonna say like, yeah, you're my wife. Never mind. Disregard. I was just gonna say like wives in
your
general.
second wife, your third wife.
I mean, if we lived in that kind of tradition. I'm
No,
joking.
I mean after me.
Oh no.
I
Hey, I'm one and done.
almost never mind.
We won't. I'm one and done. Okay. My number one thing would be I don't know about I would say my number one would be like a wife is submissive to her husband.
What were you about to say you don't know about?
I didn't know if I wanted to put my number one to be like the wife is submissive to her husband or she's nurturing and supportive. I didn't know if I wanted to. Anyway.
You don't have to be in order, just
But yeah,
go
okay,
with it.
so a wife is submissive. And Yeah, you nigga, you're not that.
Whoa, he's gonna call me names now.
Yeah, you're not submissive.
Why did your face do that? What was
what
that?
what did I do?
You said you're not. Like I
I
don't know
was
what your
thinking,
eyes was
like,
doing.
I was thinking, because I don't want to come off like I'm bashing.
How
or
about you just be
belittling you.
real?
I don't want to come off as I'm, because if I say it the way I perceive it in my head, I may come off as like a fucking
Like
dick.
usual.
Yeah. So let me
Look
gather
at you
my
trying to
thoughts.
actually be nice. Oh, okay.
Okay. You know, a nigga can't grow. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to grow.
I know. That's
All
what
right,
I'm saying.
so
You
I
making
would
a
say
difference. A change.
submissive. And I don't think you are very submissive because you are very headstrong. And that is one of the reasons why, like I really started feeling you. Is because you were so
It backfired.
Hey, on God, it did. Hey, look, hey, that shit backfired. But like, cause like, it was just that I always liked. I wouldn't say I always liked, but like something intrigued me about like a strong, independent woman. Maybe because it was the way I grew up and my mom was that for me.
Typically, that's what it is.
So that was something like I would look for, and like you were that. And you were that for shit, for a good chunk of our relationship. I'm not gonna be on here capping, but like you were the one that was really holding us down, like you said in previous episodes. Like you were the one. Hey, we gotta get to the bills. We gotta get to the. We gotta get
The
to
outlet.
We gotta get to the outlet. Like, what? We gotta go get some fresh shit. But you know, as I got older. And I started learning from past mistakes and shit. And I think I'm way more mature now. You haven't been so submissive, and it's kind of hard for you to pass the torch to me. And that's
Just
where
pass the torch.
Yeah, and that's
I
where
literally pictured me passing the torch.
No, you dumb. And that's where it comes in another thing, which is males leading the family.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like, you know, like I said, like the passing of the torch. Like you had it, and 9 times out of 10, like I have no shame to admit it. Like I was super young, I was super immature, I was super dumb.
Apparently, I was too.
Yeah, but you weren't. Okay, so naturally,
We were different types of dumb.
Naturally, women mature faster than men. So that's why when women start dating, they always date above their age.
They don't always date. We dumb. We don't date above our age.
I'm not gonna say all the time, but y'all date above y'all age because y'all like, bro, like these niggas down here way too immature.
Turns out they're not much different.
They're a little more mature, but anyway. So like now I'm like, yo, like I want the keys to this Bugatti we have as our family. That's funny.
You just laugh at your own joke.
Yeah. But it's like, you know, like I'm ready to lead, and I feel that you're very hesitant when it comes to that. Like,
I feel like hesitant ain't the word.
It is. I feel like you trust me, but you're like, nigga, this is a Bugatti. Like, nigga, don't scratch it. Like, my nigga, like, when you park this motherfucker, park in the back of the parking lot away from all the cars. You know what? Just park in 2 parking lots over if you gonna go here.
Maybe subconsciously, because consciously that's not what it is.
Well, shit. Okay, anyway, I'm not gonna ask you what it is. You know what? Fuck it. What is it?
You finish your spiel.
Okay.
I have my turn, so.
And then supportive and nurturing. I think they all like 3 like go hand in hand. I say nurturing when it comes to our children.
I think of mothers when you say nurturing.
Yeah, that's what I'm not talking about nurturing my black ass.
Okay.
I'm specifically talking about our children.
Not your mama, okay?
I'm talking about our children. Nurturing our kids. That's really it.
That's what you think of as far as
Nurturing and support.
what you expect from me in this marriage, right? That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, what I expect from my partner in the marriage. So, like, I expect you to be submissive to your husband.
You.
Or expect submissive to me. Let me lead the family. And be nurturing to our children. But also be supportive for my dreams and aspirations. The things that I want to do. Mm-hmm. Or the things you want to do. Like, I'm going to take your input. But at the end of the day, I'm going to make that decision to whether or not I'm going to go ahead and go with the plan. And I just need you to back it. Not really just be like, no.
I mean,
nope, don't do that.
That's where the confusion be. Like, because, like, you be like, I'm going to make the decision. And I'm like, all right. But then you come ask me what I think. So I'm going to give you what I think. And I think you're going to do what I say because you asked me. So clearly you want me to decide.
No, nigga. That's retarded. That's dumb. I'm asking for your fucking opinion.
No, it's literally my thought process. Like, obviously he can't decide. So he want me to decide.
No. It's just, for me, it's more of a respect thing. Like, I can easily make the decision. But I would rather you be a part of the decision, or at least to have a heads up on what's going to happen when I make this decision. Hey, you said your spill, but I'm going to go this route because of X, Y, and Z. Do I do that often? No, because you make me second guess everything I do.
I literally just ask a question. Like, are you talking about it?
You make me second guess.
It's like, well, anything. What about this? And you're like, oh, fuck it, I'm not doing it.
No,
like,
that's not how it is, though. That's not how it is. Like, I'll be like, yo, I'm going to do it this way. And in my head, it makes sense. And I think it's the quickest way, but then you'll tell me another way, and then you'll make me second guess every little thing.
So why ask for my opinion when my opinion might not be the same? Like, you want me just to have an opinion, but really just agree with you? Like,
no.
If I don't agree with you, then you second guess yourself.
No,
how is that my
I want
fault?
You to have an opinion, but I don't know how to explain it. But nigga, I just want you.
Second guessing is not my fault if you're asking me.
I just want you to have it. You can have an opinion. Have your opinion. I want to hear your opinion.
So don't second guess yourself then.
It depends on the situation and what we're doing. Okay,
but I'm saying you want to make a decision, and you're saying that my word is just you just want to hear it, but you gonna go what you want to go with. Why is that? Why is it that you say you second guess yourself?
Okay, because I'm the dreamer.
I just be asking questions.
I'm the dreamer, and you're the one that's not willing to take risks. I'm willing to take risks, and if that means I gotta hurt for a little bit for 7 to 20 days, okay, a month, whatever, I'm gonna take that L. You're not that type of person.
Not with kids now.
But the thing is, like, I'm never going to put myself or us in a situation to where the kids are going to hurt. And once you realize that, then I think we can move forward with me leading and you being submissive.
But do you get what I'm saying about the whole part about you saying that I make you second guess yourself?
Yeah, I understand.
Asking for my opinion?
Yes, I understand what you're saying. Okay, so
even...
Here's an example. I asked you to go with me to... Billings or whatever. Wherever it is here to go get your
the bigger city.
Yeah, the bigger city.
A couple hours away.
And I was gonna go pick up something, but I wanted to also be able to get out the house and spend time together, because right now with COVID and all this shit, it kind of sucks because we can't really have normal date nights and stuff like that, and we can't really dine in restaurants because we're told not to.
And it's pretty obvious when you black in this town.
In this little town.
Military. It don't take long for people to figure it out.
So I'm like, you know what? Let's go to this bigger city. Your mom can watch the kids. It's just going to be for a day. We'll come back. We can just rent a hotel and just be the two of us. Whether it's we rent a hotel, we go get food, bring it back to the hotel, and we just sit in the hotel and watch movies. But it's just still us alone, no kids, nothing to worry about. Mm-hmm. I bring it to your attention. You're instant. No, we're not gonna do that. Okay, why not? Well, we don't have the means to do that. We're not. I'm like, yo, like, it's not gonna be that. It's not gonna be like $1 million to fucking go spend time together. And like you're like second get like that. Like you're like, yo, like we don't have the money. So in my head, I'm like, shit. Well, I guess we ain't got the money. Shit, she really be looking at the finances all the time. So shit. Well, I'm not trying to pull another Vegas thing and be going to the outlets all the time and shit. Well, I guess if we ain't got it, we ain't got it. Then I look at the account and I'm like, nigga, we could have floated this.
I was planning on buying gifts.
Nigga, we could have floated. Okay, so I get it. You were planning on buying gifts, but I guess gifts is more important than quality time in our relationship.
You making it sound like that's the only reason why we were supposed to go.
Okay, I was going to pick up a gift,
and that's what I understood.
But I already had secured the gift. I already had it.
How am I supposed to know that?
Okay, you don't have to know that. I'm telling you, hey, it don't matter.
Okay, so I'm thinking it's not even a serious trip for you. I thought you had.
I'm saying, even if I'm telling you, yo, I gotta go here regardless. So if we're gonna drive 4 to 5 hours, we might as well just stop and get a hotel and just stay there for the night and do whatever we want to do, and then we'll just drive back the next day. In your head, you thinking it's a day trip that we're gonna go, come back, or I'm just gonna go by myself and go pick the shit up and come back.
I thought you were doing it during the work week, and I couldn't just not go to work.
So the original plan,
I work from home, but I have to be working.
Yeah, so the original plan, I was gonna go during the work week, and then you're like, I was like, you know what, I can go like Friday, Saturday, or something. Okay, well then I can go Saturday. Bet. So then we can stay at a hotel. Oh no. Staying at a hotel. Oh no. Spending quality time. Oh no.
That's not what I said.
Oh no. We're not gonna do that. We ain't gonna do it. Bro, like that's how I took it though.
And my side of it was like, he just literally wants to go pick up this gift. Was it from Best Buy?
Mm-hmm.
In that area. And I'm like, that's not even necessary. Like literally you can get it from anywhere. So I'm like, that's like the last resort. So I'm not thinking, oh, quality time. Like, I'm not even thinking that at all. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm just literally thinking you just want to go and pick up this gift. So I'm like, why would we stay? We don't have to. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, it's not that big of a deal if we don't get it from there, because we also could order it and get it too. Or you could order it.
So then,
I'm not supposed to know what the gift was.
Okay, so then you're thinking that. So then when I mentioned, yo, I kind of want us to, do a date night or something like that. Then what is your thought process after that? Because I did mention that.
When you was mad and said never mind?
I wasn't mad.
You said never mind after you mentioned that, and I understood that. I'm like, okay, I didn't know that. I didn't understand that.
No.
That's not what I understood that you said.
That's not true. That's not true at all. I told you, I said we will go down there and I got to go pick up this gift. And we would stay. And then I was like, like you were telling me like you can order it from here, there, whatever. I was like, all right, bet. I'll just order it. But we can still go, you know what I'm saying? We can have some quality time. We have not had a honeymoon yet.
That is not a honeymoon.
Okay, I'm just saying. But I said we were supposed to have a vacation this year. That got canceled because of COVID. And here's an opportunity for us to go slide somewhere.
Fucking Billings.
It's way better than here. At least we can go to a mall. Anyway, we can do stuff that's more than here. Mm-hmm. And also be alone and spend quality time together. And instantly you're telling me no.
Honestly, you may have said that before you said it again and I understood. I don't think that I completely comprehended, or I wasn't listening completely, because I don't recall you saying that until you said it later and you told my mom, you're like, she doesn't want to go with me. And you were being all like, well, I don't want to go now. I'm like, well, I didn't realize that's what you wanted to do.
Nigga, I had mentioned it. You just don't listen to me.
I don't be listening sometimes.
You don't listen.
I don't be listening sometimes.
So I just be getting frustrated and I just say, fuck it.
I feel like I thought you said that, oh, okay, you're right. We just won't go. Because if I don't need to get it from there, we don't need to go. That's what I understood. Maybe that's just what I was thinking.
I definitely said, nigga, all right, you know what?
Because I be thinking in my head and not listening. like I'm doing now.
Yeah. So okay. Anyway, so what's your expectations for your partner?
I feel like originally coming into the marriage, and I feel like now, of course, my first thing is respect. That's a big thing for me for multiple reasons that you know.
Nah, hell nah. We gonna talk that shit. You gonna have to share eventually.
Today is not the day. There are just some things that I experienced in my life that I just decided that I don't want to be disrespected by my husband.
That's gonna be another podcast topic.
So
shout out to Darian.
I think I'm. Anyway, I just feel like I low key over the top literally will not tolerate any like hint of disrespect. In the beginning, it was like bad. Like if I felt a hint like you were just breathing disrespect in my direction, it was like, no, I'm cutting that. Huh?
It's still the same way. It's just not.
It is not. I'm not that bad. I used to be like.
Yeah, it's not as bad, but I'm saying like it's pretty bad. And 9 times out of 10, like the disrespect that we're talking about, be 9 times out of 10 discommunication, miscommunication.
Miscommunication. But no, what you're trying to talk about is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the you that thought that I was supposed to do things that you didn't tell me, and the way you acted in doing that. That was disrespect.
Go ahead.
So now I still have that where there's certain things that you do that I feel disrespected, and I don't hear nothing else but disrespect.
Because you don't want to hear anything else, but.
No, it's a trigger. I don't know. Obviously, I expect my husband to be hardworking. You kind of say you should lead the family. I thought I was letting you do that, but apparently not. Where? So, I mean, I just feel like you should be hardworking as far as like for yourself. Just have ambition, and then, of course, hardworking for the family because you are the man. But at the same time, I'm also working for us too, like, but I don't know. That's another thing I expect. I expect you to work just as hard as me, or if not harder, just because I feel like you do anyway. But that's an expectation. And then just for you to be a partner.
Explain.
Like, I feel like in some ways maybe that's just me. I just feel like you think that. I mean, yeah, you're supposed to be.
Bro, don't sugarcoat. Don't sugarcoat.
I'm trying to figure the words out, okay?
I'm trying to hear.
Like, I just feel like I feel like you take the leader thing over the top sometimes. And I feel like one of the kids. And I'm like, who the fuck are you talking to? So I feel like as far as to be partners, I feel like we should be more equal. Than it seems sometimes.
First of all, nigga.
I feel like we're partners. We're teammates. Not one of us is ahead of the other.
Nigga, what?
Hold on.
First of all, I think you said it correctly. I don't know if you did, but first of all.
What?
You think we're...
I expect us to be partners.
You expect
as in, like, I just feel like you should not treat me as less than.
So if you're saying we should be 50-50.
I didn't say that.
You just said that shit.
I'm just saying, like, I don't want to be treated like a child.
I get what you're saying.
I expect you to treat me like a partner, not a child.
Yeah, okay. But you specifically said 50-50.
I hate this episode.
But I'm saying, you said 50-50.
What nigga not 50-50? You said 50-50.
Nigga, you said equal.
Okay.
It's 50-50, not equal.
Okay. It's equal. Go ahead.
Okay, so you said you want equal. Because this shit got me. You want equal. Well, then dial it back, motherfucker.
I thought I was.
You talking about you want equal and dial it back.
Listen, I thought I was. Because I be feeling like you be like I said, like I'm one of the kids. So
So when I treat you like a kid, you like, you know what? I gotta boss up. I gotta show them.
I mean,
I got
it
show
don't
made
go
no
like
kid. I ain't at the kid table
it
type
don't
shit.
go like that in my head, but I guess that's what you can call it.
I
I don't know.
guess.
I feel like that's more of what it is than because I feel like sometimes you just be acting crazy and be talking outside, talking at me, talking like I'm one of the kids. So
I think there are times when I do that, and I think I realize when I do it.
you just don't give a fuck.
I think it's when I hit the point of not giving a fuck.
Yes, I should add something else to my list.
When I hit that point of not, you can go ahead, but when I hit that point of not giving a fuck, it's because I'm not being heard, and I also feel that I'm not being respected by my wife.
But do you always voice it, or you just let it blow up?
Because
there's times where you might voice it, and there's times where you just be taking whatever you think you're taking in, and then you just explode.
I do voice it. You just don't hear me. That's not my fault. If I tell you and you don't hear me, that's not my fault.
I got earmuffs on.
So, for you to sit here and like, cause there's plenty of times where I'll voice out, hey y'all, hey, trying to lead, step back, and you literally won't hear.
Like,
shit.
oh yeah, step forward. Oh okay.
Okay, cool. I'm just about to handle everything. What? And then I blow up, and then I get disrespectful, and then you're just like, oh, he ain't about to talk to me like I'm no kid, and then it's just like
a cycle,
and I'm like, yo, like, if you fucking heard what I said before when and it's not like it's just like one time I voiced my opinion or voiced how I feel, and then it's like hit the fan. No, it's like out multiple times.
But the crazy thing is, y'all, I am just now figuring this out. Yeah. And it started with the podcast. I don't know if y'all noticed, like the first couple episodes, my ass was just talking over him, and I literally did not hear you talking. Like I was like watching the videos and listening over, and I'm like, "You said that?"
Hey, ready to quit. I was ready. Hey, you know what? There's no. Hey, fuck this. Fuck this. You can have it. I'm gonna just get my own fucking podcast. I'm gonna be down here solo dolo.
It just be like. No, it just be like I just be in this zone. Like I have what I want to say in my head, and I'm listening, but I'm not.
Nigga, then you not listening. What the fuck? Like I'm not listening, but I'm not.
There's noise, and I hear it.
I hear you, here and there. Nigga. So I'm just background music.
I don't do it on purpose, but I just be like, and then when I talk and you're talking, like if you try to interrupt me, like I literally don't hear it.
So I'm just like that random elevator music in like an action movie. Like niggas really ain't paying attention to that shit.
He said in an action movie. Where it's all quiet.
Yeah, bro. Niggas is just fighting as quiet as fuck, and niggas is just
like
chilling.
The other room, and they just like got their headphones on.
Yeah, bro. Just not paying attention.
Oh god. Anyway, yeah, that's basically it.
That's tragic.
But hey, this podcast has taught me that I literally don't listen to him.
Yeah, you need to shut the fuck up.
I just don't. Like, it's not like I just be like, oh, fuck him. I don't want to hear him. It's literally, I just don't be hearing him.
Nigga, you also don't. I don't think you choose to hear me. Like, I feel like you just be like, this nigga talking. He probably talking some bullshit right now.
I really don't be thinking like that,
though. This
though.
Nigga talking about, bro.
It really don't be like that. But I can see how it could look that way. So
yeah, niggas.
I apologize.
Well,
I have apologized. We've talked about this.
Well, that's another. You know what? I'm gonna add one to my list. A wife that apologizes.
What are those?
Hey, exactly, my nigga. Hey, if you a female out here, hey, just sometimes just take a L. Just apologize.
What's a
couple times?
I don't know what that is.
My nigga, like
love. L for love.
Nah. So like, you know when like kids be like when they get an apology, like they're like excited, type shit. Like, oh, I made him say sorry.
What kids are excited? I guess.
Anyway, I'm probably like reaching.
You were that excited kid, I guess.
Yeah, nigga, like,
I don't know.
Like, when you apologize to me, nigga, hell yeah.
Oh, if y'all both was fighting and you got away with something and they had to apologize?
Yeah, like.
That's different. But yeah.
Yeah, like, my nigga, like, when you be apologized, I'm like, this nigga
rubbing
sorry?
It in my face. Like, you
nigga,
doesn't want another apology ever again.
You. Bro, I'd be happy. Because, you know what I'm saying, them hoes be rare. I'm going to start getting it. I'm going to just put it in my notes on my phone.
No, don't do that. Because you're going to stop getting them.
July 7th,
just
2021.
Anyway.
Tanisha apologized for
The
this.
hell were we talking about? Oh, I said I was gonna add one,
Let's hear it.
but I completely forgot what the fuck we was talking about.
Okay. Well.
Hold that. I gotta think of it. I don't know.
Okay. After that awkward.
I thought I was
3
gonna
seconds.
have it.
So.
Oh, I want for my husband, even when he's mad, to be respectful and care about my feelings. Even when he mad, because I feel like you probably gonna say something that I'm not, because you be doing that. I feel like I carefully choose my words most times when we argue, unless you push me like to the limit, not like physically push me.
I know an abuser. Let's go ahead and get that out the way. I don't know.
No, like I feel like I take the time to think. Like if I'm gonna say something hurtful, I'm like, probably shouldn't say that. Usually I'm like, hey, I don't want to do this right now because I need a moment. Like I'm upset. I need a moment. We can come back and regroup. You like, oh, we got to do it on your time. We always got to do it on. It's
I
always
just
about,
started saying that.
No, you've been saying that for years,
nigga. Because like I feel like okay. So there's times where I'm like, yo, I'm trying to share to you how I feel. Hey, we gotta. Hey, you gotta stop your thought. You gotta stop your thought about how you felt. Come back to it on, you know what I'm saying, when I'm ready for us to talk about it.
When you share how you feel, you be harsh with that too.
My nigga, look.
So of course I'm gonna get mad. If I'm getting mad, I don't want to come at you crazy because I'm mad.
I'm not.
Even though I feel like you came at me a little sideways.
So I'm not trying to come when I'm telling you how I feel, or when I'm saying something. I'm not trying to come at you sideways. Mm-hmm. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Mm-hmm. I'm just telling you how I feel based on the way I'm feeling, especially in that moment. Because if I've already expressed myself of how I felt and you're just not listening and you're just ignoring it, nigga, of course I'm going to have some attitude and some heat on and some extra shit on it. Nigga, I done told you for the last 4 months about this shit and you not... Alright, my nigga, like, I'm over this shit.
4 months.
I was just throwing out numbers.
Okay.
Just random. Anyway, all right, so let's make a deal.
I'm not saying the point is, because I've been telling you this for a long time, and you just say, I don't be giving a fuck. I just don't care.
Yeah, I don't. I just don't.
But that's not a solution.
Okay.
What? Okay.
So here's...
I wasn't done, though.
No, here's the deal.
Alright.
Let's make a bet. You apologize more, and I'll be more respectful.
I've already been working on that. I've apologized twice in the last couple of weeks. That's big.
I want to say you probably apologized maybe 15 times in 10 years. Don't quote me.
Yeah, you don't know. I don't know.
Nigga, I feel like, okay, 20. I feel like that's accurate.
But I'd be the nicer one in arguments, so maybe someone else had to apologize more because they needed to apologize more.
Anyway, fuck out of here with that. The fuck out of here. You ain't about to do
I hold back because I know it's wrong to be extra hurtful.
Right.
I'm like, we're not supposed to argue.
Yeah, see, I get
We're
that.
not supposed to argue to hurt, but you be...
Yeah, nigga, I'll be throwing shots, but then like my nigga, like you throw a shot, oh my nigga, it's a wrap.
Then the whole thing. That's another thing. I can't.
I'm coming with the blows.
Because when I actually do, the shit goes all the way.
Oh,
left.
so you okay? Anyway,
so that's why I'm the bigger person most of the time, and I don't say what I want to say because I know this shit's gonna go left, and you just gonna bring it back harder, and we're gonna be fighting for real, and I'm gonna lose. Cause
anyway,
but.
So in our marriage, I think.
You think what?
Shit, go ahead.
No, you said I think. Like you
so.
Not know?
Okay, so in our marriage, we're more of just like different roles. We kind of do like the teamwork aspect of it. We pick up each other's slack a lot of the time. So if
he pick up my slack more, I'll give him that.
Oh shit!
I was gonna say it before you did because I felt like you was gonna throw that shot out.
No, I wasn't even gonna mention it.
He been picking up my slack a lot more in recent times, but the point is that we try to balance things out.
Yeah. So like, if she's having a down day and she only giving 20%. You know what I'm saying?
Let's not do percentages.
No, we're gonna do percentages. It makes it easier for my ass. So if she giving 20% effort, you know, like when it comes to like, you know, okay, we don't even have to do it. Like she's just only, you know, taking care of the kids.
That damn dog scratching at the door.
I'm saying I'm gonna whoop Snickers' ass. Anyway, but I'm joking about that, by the way.
Snickers don't get beat.
But like 20%. Okay, get away from the percentage. Like you're gonna take care of the kids, so I'm going to make sure that the dogs are fed, or I'm gonna make sure that the dogs are taken care of, or if I gotta throw a load in the laundry, or if I gotta wash the dishes, or if I gotta cook dinner, that will be like the balance. Like, okay, she's taking care of the kids. She's about to, okay, she already did her homework with Tamar, and she's putting Tamar in the bath, and then Amaya's next. Okay, well, I'm gonna start dinner. So that way, you know, when she gets done, dinner will be either done or almost done.
Mm-hmm.
And the dishes will be in the sink.
And then I usually, if you cook, I clean. But now my mom's here, so now whoever cooks, the other two people clean. So nice.
Yeah, I think I like that rule, though. I think that was kind of
That's always kind of been an unspoken rule, though, I feel like.
Yeah, like if the person cooks, whoever cooks, the person that wasn't cooking would clean. And I think we have it to a point to where it's kind of like
you cooking now because you don't want to clean.
Yeah, but I'm saying like the person that cooks and the person like, so if I'm cooking, you're cleaning. So then while you're cleaning, I'm taking care of the kids.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting, because 9 times out of 10 we're gonna eat and they're about to go to bed because they have to wake up for school and stuff in the morning.
They have like an hour.
Yeah, so you know like they go do their thing, or like like I'm reading a book to them or something of that line, or you're reading a book, or their nana's reading a book or something like that. And I think it kind of like flows easier. So like, man, we're a good team.
Sometimes, or most times.
Yeah.
It's not perfect, but
I don't think anything is.
I feel like for the most part, at least when it comes to the kids specifically, if one of us is burnt out, the other one takes over.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna need you to put some enthusiasm, my nigga. You just.
I just got tired. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah. All right. Well, since you tired.
No, I'm just saying.
We almost an hour in.
Oh, okay, we done. We talk way too much.
We need the affirmations. So go ahead and explain that for the new viewers.
So if this is your first time tuning in, we do positive affirmations to each other. So basically we say something good that we observed or appreciate that the other person did throughout the week.
I don't know whose turn is it.
It really don't matter. I feel like you've been going first because I can't think of anything. I always forget to actually like put something in my head.
Since you can't think, obviously, and you hate my guts, I know my positive affirmation. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
I just want to thank you for being supportive. Ooh.
Ew.
Yeah, I'll probably never do that again.
Okay.
I think I thank you for being supportive. You kind of helped me realize what I want to do in this world, and knowing you kind of push more towards the safe route of things when it comes to.
You make me sound scary.
No.
Good damn dog.
You're more conservative. Like you just don't like taking risks.
I'm more
conservative.
I'm not conservative. What is it?
Okay. You don't
realistic?
Sure.
Logical.
You don't like to take risks.
I think logically.
Okay. So when you got out of your comfort zone and you were like, "Yo, you need to do this."
Come on, Snickers.
You need to do this, and I was kind of taken back, and then I was like, you know, I kind of started developing that habit of like that complacency or that structure, or what's the word you use? Nigga, I wasn't listening to what you were saying when you were talking. But okay,
I said I think logically.
Yeah, I would think more logically.
Because you thought that that's what I wanted you to do. Or you
Yes,
just kind of
but then like it was just like a habit I started developing. Like
I rubbed off on you.
yeah, like I've always been the dreamer, but then like I still dream, but then I dream logically.
Mm-hmm.
So then like when you hit me with that, I was like, fuck logic.
Not all of it.
Yeah, not all of it, but like I'm like, psh, she said this. Hey, she's supporting it. Hey, I'm all in, cause she sees something I don't. So I'm all in. So with that being said, it's on you.
Well, that was the affirmation.
Yeah, my affirmation was thank you for being supportive and, hey, you know what, and just being a great wife, and a fine ass wife at that.
Not right now. I look rough if y'all watching.
Oh my god.
It's wash day. I ain't washed my hair. I put it up.
Anyway, go ahead. While I was talking, you should have had your affirmation ready.
Well, I was kind of like torn between how I want to word it. Because it's not like a single thing. I just feel like thank you for pushing through just... I feel like we've had a bad, like, week. It's a rough week for us. I feel like we've had some serious conversations, and in the end, I feel like it ended up better. Like, we understand each other better, but thank you for sticking it out with me, I guess. I mean, it was rough.
Think of where am I going? I'm playing. I ain't going nowhere.
I mean, usually our arguments linger a little longer than they did.
Yeah.
I feel like, I don't know if I want to say thank you for being understanding, so I don't know if that's what it is. Because I feel like we're both being very understanding. So, I don't know. Thank you for just working through things with me. And we're learning to not sit on stupid arguments for as long as we used to.
I think, one, just taking time. And that like helped me like getting away from everything, and then also the gym has been helping a fucking lot when it comes to that. Cause I kind of just like the last little argument we had, and then we went to the gym.
We didn't even talk about it until after the gym.
Yeah, I went in there. I was ready to move the fucking world.
I mean, literally, we both was like pushing hella weight.
So then it was just like, after I got done, I was like, shit. What I need to talk about? Like, I was just thinking, like, what I need to talk about, because I'm already relieved of my anger.
See what waiting to talk does?
Yeah, but I have to have an outlet.
Come on, Snickers!
Shut your ass up. Okay, we need to close before he...
But yeah, you need an outlet. Got it.
Damn, Town Souls went. Anyway, yeah, I need an outlet.
I was trying to catch you up where you were.
Yeah, I need an outlet for my aggression when we do have our big ass arguments and fucking shit. I just gotta hit the gym. But yeah, thank you. I really appreciate your kind words this week. Yeah, that's it, guys, for this week's episode. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram at Marriage No Chaser. You can also like, share, and subscribe on YouTube. Comment, share with a friend, do all that. We are on all podcast streaming platforms.
Please let us know how we're doing, because we don't know what y'all think.
So if you're watching, just share with one friend.
You don't even got to comment. Like, send us a message or something. Tell us what you want to see.
How we're doing.
If you liked the episode, what you didn't like. Like, anything. We're open.
Yeah, we're open to criticism.
All of the things, good and bad.
We're learning. We're trying to be better.
You want to have fun with this, and we can't have fun if we don't get any interaction.
Any feedback. Yeah. So, that's y'all homework for this
Why you always talk about homework?
Nah, this day homework. Hey, we need y'all to at least share with one person.
Ain't no consequences if they don't do it.
Yeah, but I mean, just hold them accountable. If y'all are true friends. Just share.
Or if you're not our friends and you like us because, I don't know.
Yeah, because we funny or whatever. just share it with one person. And if y'all see us post something on like social media, just comment or just slide in the DMs and just tell us what y'all think and what we need to work on. We would really
Did you
appreciate
mention that
that.
we're on all podcast platforms too? Or
Yeah.
streaming? Or most
I
streaming
said all.
platforms? All? Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, that's it, guys. Peace.
Peace.